Hi guys. So I'm videoing from something a little bit different right now. It's my tablet from work. Anyway, so yeah, I look a little on the old side right now. But as a lot of you may know, I work for a public school. So guess what happens at public schools? Some things I have to tell you are like, I had to go in and get a TB test, which we do for our public schools every, 4 years. And the worker in the lab, which, I didn't even want to be there, folks, okay? I've been not even wanting to leave the house for a good reason. We should all stay home. But I had to go in and get this done. And I had, proof on my phone here. I'm supposed to show you this, that, I'm, my school district pays for this and it's covered and all that stuff. Oh, okay. All right. Wait, aren't schools closed? Yes, they are. And she says, okay, hold on a minute. And she goes and talks to somebody. She comes back and she goes, I'm really sorry, but we're only serving people who are essential workers. And I said, what do you think us teachers are doing while we're not able to be in our brick and mortar school? It's spring break right now. So no, we're on spring break. But, which, it's a break from all the craziness that's going on in the schools and trying to set up distance learning. But now I'm not a certificated teacher. I am a classified employee. So I teach and I help the students, but I do a lot more one-on-one with the students. But the actual certificated teachers are insanely busy right now. Insanely busy because we are going from a completely, brick and mortar, hands-on type school system to 100% distance learning. Now, fortunately, our school district, we use Chromebooks. And a lot of the teachers used them like daily, So that's good that we have that. But we're trying to figure out how to, depending on how long it's going to go, we're trying to figure out, how to do the grading part. Because it's hard to hold them accountable and keep track of it. There are ways, but if this is only kind of temporary, maybe that better not be my battery. It is. Wow, I charged this. All right. Anyway, so on the next note, I'm making something. That's right. I just learned how to make it. And the hardest part is these stupid wrinkles that are in here. But it is the kind with a pocket that holds a filter in there. But in the meantime, until I can get the filters, because those things are going to be hard to come by, just like everything else. As soon as everybody found out that you could stick that filter in here, all of a sudden you can't use them. So, not bad. Not bad at all. And I put this is really cool. I have a friend who, she made a video on how to create these masks. And she used another video to get the idea, but she kind of simplified it. So, and she had to really, because she made 700 of them for her coworkers because she's a nurse. So she made it really, really easy to make and really, really easy to understand, because I watched other videos too and was like, what? I did watch this other one where you stitch it along the sides and you stitch the earpieces in. And I was like, oh yeah, I like that. And it's a cleaner look. But then when I pulled this part around, then my pocket's on the top and not on the side. That didn't make any sense. And no matter how many times I watched it, I couldn't figure out what this person did to make theirs work. So I was like, forget it, dyslexia wins on that one. I'm just going to go back to this one. So this one, it has like two little basting end parts, and then you just attach either, like she, in hers, what she's doing is, let's say, for example, this here is the elastic, and they're talking about sliding the elastic through and leaving the open ends, and then you can tie them to your size, which is nice, except I need it to be attached. So I might still do that, but I need to tack it down in a couple places so that my yeah, I'm thinking through it here. Yeah, that's actually maybe a good idea. And look at, I even had a little piece come out right here because I didn't tack it down good enough. Poop. So, anyway, yeah, so this, once I fix that little spot right there, is an excellent little mask. And I have a ton more to make. I made a bigger one to see, because I kind of liked the area coverage part of it. But the earpieces are a little bit, nope, see, I still need them to be tighter. And then I wanted it to be wider, like covering all the way down, but see how loose it is down here? So I'm not liking that at all. So that part, I did make this bottom fold kind of big, because like I said, that's the hard part. Really, really hard part. And I actually liked the other video that I had watched. That part was nice. I think I might look at that again just to see how to make it a nice even fold. So this one, a little bit better as far as that goes. So yeah, and so I'm just going to give this to my son because he's really big. Not big, he's just a large man. He's 6'5". So this one's going to go to him. And then I'm going to make some for all of them, for the grandkids and everything, because sometimes they may need to leave the house. And even though right now the recommendation is mainly for like service type workers, you know, police, medical, grocery, school employees, like, because principals and stuff, not principals, but just teachers, principals, volunteers are passing out lunches for students. Especially, we're a very Title I school, so in our district, a lot of our schools are Title I, and a lot of the students rely on those lunches from school. And with no school, yeah, it might not, you know, they may go without food. We don't know. So, so yeah, all those people have to wear it, or it's going to be $1,000, up to $1,000 fine and up to 6 months in jail. But as far as us people, I think, I just went to the chiropractor today, and like a ton of people are just walking around and not even 100%, you know, social distancing. Maybe they were friends, maybe they all lived in the same house, I don't know. But I mean, there was these two old people, like very aged, and they're all walking around without masks. Okay. I don't know. I think that everybody should do it. It might help flatten the curve, might help, I don't know. It may stretch it out a little bit longer by flattening the curve, but right now, the way the things are in the hospitals, you know, they are not wanting grandpa and grandma to, you know, be overlooked because of their age, because there's not enough respirators. That's the point. Okay, anyway, I had a soapbox moment. So yeah, right now I'm working on these, and I've got a whole bunch cut out, and I'm just gonna I have other things to do around the house, so I'm just going to do this, do that, do this, do that. And so my whole entire table looks crazy because I don't even have an ironing board. So I have this cloth on my table so I can iron on it, and then I have to move the cloth aside to cut material. One of the cool things about these these things is it has a bendable nose piece in it, and she uses pipe cleaners. Fold it in half, twist it, slide it in, and it has some good, you know, it's not too flimsy, you know. So that was a really good idea that she had. And she had a couple other good ideas, and I'm thinking that, I mean, already I had to tie this, so was it that uncomfortable? Because that's what I was thinking. It might be too uncomfortable, especially for me because I have a latex allergy, and latex is in elastic. Look at this. This one seems longer on this side. Whatever. So, see, so it's a little bit open on that spot too. I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's going to serve its purpose. I am not ill. But I don't want to be ill. I have a compromised immune system due to autoimmune. So, that just makes me more susceptible to getting ill. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be horribly ill while I'm ill. And then I have a few family members whom, if they get ill, it's going to be bad. So, yeah, I'm just trying to do my part.